Hello, everybody. Right now, I've just got Jamarr on. Go ahead and say hi, Jamarr.
Hi everyone.
We're hoping Shiskabobber will join us, and anyone else from the CWAP community is, of course, welcome to jump on call. I just probably won't want to go over four people if it becomes popular all of a sudden, just because it gets kind of crowded, let's say. But so, do you kind of want to give them? I'm working on a couple things real quick here. Last second, do you want to kind of give them a rundown of what we've found out this crab so far?
Sure. So main thing is there's two different layouts to the crab. Um, so a lot of people we found in CWAP have one layout, which seems to be the harder layout, and then certain people have the same layout that I don't know if anyone caught Zmot stream, but he has a different layout to OP destroy. And a couple of people in our CWAP group have that particular layout. And from the general consensus so far is that layout seems to be a bit easier.
Yeah, the Zmot layout you're referring to.
Yeah, yeah, yep,
Yeah, which is unfortunate. It really what irritates me about this is that this is a bug that has occurred in the past, obviously. And you
yep.
would think that they would have had, like, the first time it was annoying, in my opinion, but like the fact that it's now back is even more annoying to me.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of announcing crab last minute, and you kind of knew it was gonna happen.
Yep. Okay, guys. So this is one of we're gonna have three different screens, or screens, not screams. This this stream. This is my live view. This one's gonna be a little messed up. This right here is gonna have my live view on the left and replays on the right. Because the replays are recorded on different devices, each one's gonna look a little bit different. Some will look real nice in that box there, and some will look a little wonky, but that's not a big deal. And then the last one is going to be just the replay here. So while I okay, so right now we've got. I'm on stage 36. Where are you at right now?
I'm on stage 48.
Okay. And I have 36 attacks left. I dropped 3 straight up and had 1 disconnect on one that was going to be an easy solo, unfortunately, in the 20s. Unfortunately, Andersen is not on. He kind of got a little bit discouraged with the different layouts, and I don't think he is going to be joining us today, as he went to watch the new Avengers movie. So hopefully he has fun with that. Okay, so I might as well start getting into this. Let's go ahead and
Yeah, let's let's go for it.
yeah, I'm gonna check out this replay here. So this is Andersen, obviously, attacking stage. I don't know why I can't think right now. Stage 36.
36.
He went in with Banks. Is that what you did as well? Or I'm sorry, T-Med.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And just so
I
everyone
think.
knows, we did ask Andersen for permission to show us hits, even though he wasn't joining us, and he was all for it. So, yeah. This looks like a pretty tough solo, not going to lie. So you got to make sure to get
Yeah, the main thing will be the rockets here.
Yeah.
So he I think I actually went skanks on this one. So I went 1-7 skanks.
Okay. And what'd you
And
do?
so similar to what he's doing now, so he kind of just clears from the left. He makes sure to kind of clear that shock launcher on the corner first before smoking over,
Yep, that was big.
because yeah, that's the main thing. And then once you're in the corner, you should be okay.
The shock launcher right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to mess around with these videos throughout. I'm guessing, which is
Yeah.
fine. I knew this was going to be a problem coming into it, and I care more about the content than how it looks. So if you guys are fine, I'm fine. So I'm going to go ahead and go in on this one. I need to make sure to switch my troops. As we go, guys, let me know if you prefer to have the full screen layout or the side-by-side. I am the problem with the side-by-side, though, is the replays we do in CWAP are typically ×4, just because we have to watch so many replays that we just need the
Yeah.
general idea.
So yeah, because we kind of, we only have 2.5 days to go through this whole crab, so we don't want to kind of spend 4 minutes going through every single replay.
So I think I'll do this one probably just on.
But just thinking about Andersen's hit, he went T-med and it actually worked pretty well because he was able to BART out the shock launcher next to the core. When I went with Skanks, I didn't have the GBE for it.
Okay, let's see. The shock launcher, this one right here you're talking about?
The one just south of the core.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, everyone in the chat. I'm going to try to do my best to keep up with you guys, but because this is going to be such a active stream for me, I apologize if I miss stuff. I'll be, going between Telegram, YouTube, and obviously hitting some. And Jamar's going to share some hits as we go. He has one with one in both of the two layouts that we've seen so far. Hopefully, there's only two. I think,
from what I've seen, there's only two, so they haven't messed up that much.
yeah. The previous time, wasn't it like tons and tons of different layouts?
I think it was 3.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, it was still a nightmare to kind of just try and record everything.
So. I think he did one med.
I think he did 2.
Did he do 2? Okay.
Yeah.
One med is kind of worthless when you're doing tanks, and I don't know. I don't think they do enough. So let's go ahead and get after this. I'll just keep popping these cryos as I go here. I hate to use a critter, but if I'm planning to... Oh, that's not too high. Okay, I think I'll probably just do a barrage on those first two. Okay, here we go. Lots of free GBE with those little cell things.
Yep.
So that's great.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gonna land bullet kind of in the middle of the beach, and then my tank's behind him. I'm gonna throw 2 barrages over there. I'm not gonna pop. Wow. I thought. So one thing that I've noticed with when doing RZCM this time, which is really cool, is I didn't think this ice shield was really going to be able to do a whole lot. But what's great about it is if you're running RZCM, you can actually use the ice shield to walk through mines, which I found very helpful on the couple of RZCM hits I've done.
What I found really good with it is using it on critters. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I throw critters on. If I want to clear mines, I'll throw critters on them, and then just before the mines pop, I'll throw the ice shield on it, so they clear the mines, but they don't die.
I think I'm going to try to get that. Yep, one more.
It's all about the timing on that.
Yep. Gonna throw an ice shield here just because I want my tanks to stay alive. Oh boy. Let's see. Lost quite a few already. Bullets getting back in front. I lost all my medics, unfortunately. That may cost me.
No.
Oh god. Nearly lost bullet because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, kill that shock launcher. Okay, sweet. Man, this is kind of a crappy way for me to start a stream.
Tumba, nice to see
Welcome,
you.
Tumba. Great crab player.
One of the best.
Yeah, he really is. Man, that was such a crappy head. Please keep playing yours as we go here. You don't need to monitor mine all the time.
I'm trying. I'm still I'm still like kind of helping to record my hits.
Oh, okay.
So.
So I'm just gonna go back in here with. I might actually just do banks because there's so little left, or I could do a Zuka rush.
Yeah.
Let's see how much is on the core. It's a little risky. I'll do banks.
Yeah. I always if I have the chance, I'll always go the safe route.
Yeah. But I don't need the tanks to last a long time on this, and medics will probably just get caught up and die anyways, to be 100% honest with you. Get rid of that boom mine. Yeah, so I haven't traditionally been the best at RZCM, but I think this crab, I'm hoping that since the meta isn't favoring TGM or anything like that highly, I'm hoping that I get kind of some more chances to use it. I feel like the last couple metas for crab have had tribes that just didn't favor RCCM that much.
Well, neither does this one.
No, but I don't think it favors other ones. Wasn't. It's been so long since the last crab.
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
can't
remember
remember what the last ones were. All right, you got this.
Yep, easy enough. If you do it in two. So one thing we're unsure of at this point is if legendary will come at stage 70 for everyone, or just people who already have diamond. My understanding before crab, it was just going to be the people who have diamond, but like I said, unsure.
Yeah. So the other thing that we're trying to explore on this stream is if you haven't achieved diamond before, are you able to get legendary after?
Yep.
Because from what I've seen screenshots of people trying to get diamond, and that's at stage 60, but the legendary is at stage 70. So does that
Yep.
mean after you reach stage 60, you can hit 70 and get the legendary? We don't know.
Yeah. Because technically you'll have a diamond trophy to replace with legendary trophy at stage 70. So that could even be a glitch in coding, possibly, that they didn't mean to have. We'll see.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, I'm not saying it is, but I mean, I could see that. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at this next play, 37. I haven't even looked at the base. So on this one, you went T-Meds. Oh, no, this is Andersen. But he went T-Meds.
Yeah, I also went T-Meds. So I think what I did is clear as normal up to the shields, clear the microwaver and then look to the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get away from that. The the four the four shock launchers on the left side there are kind of nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, funny thing, the second layout, all those four shock launchers are rocket launchers,
Oh, that
and
makes
all
this
those
hit like twice as easy.
cannons are mortars.
Oh god. So banks just roll right through that.
It just rolls right.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can reproduce this attack, guys. Let's see. I created hotkeys. I keep forgetting to use them though, just which seems need to load a couple meds here. I don't know why it says I didn't pick up my chest today because I have. The reason we're surprised by that, Snuggles, is that our understanding of Legendary was that it was going to be only players who had already achieved the Diamond Trophy. And when they said that, I guess I assumed when they said achieved meant in the past they achieved it. But I guess technically that word achieved could have meant just even within the same crab, I guess. One thing that we were talking about that I forgot to do is that I am 181 from last crab, and I might have to switch back to another troop health just because bullet energy drink sometimes I'm having to hit it a little bit sooner than I would like, and the higher that gets up, the harder it is going to be later for sure.
Yep. Yeah. As Aaron says in the chat, right? They did originally say you need to have diamond to be able to get legendary.
Hmm. But now that I'm thinking of it, the way Snuggles might have read it is you need to get diamond on that crab to get legendary, and it's just a new
Maybe.
whatever. I'm not. I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna read into it, but maybe that's what they meant. I don't have diamond on this account, so I will hopefully be finding out with you guys. So I have all my tanks left. Lost a couple medics. Let's kill that. Let's get that. Oh, I'm about to lose a tank, I think. Let's get that microwaver down. And then I'm going to flare right to where the microwaver is, actually. Cheap smokes will be nice on this one for smoking tanks, for sure.
Oh yeah. I think it means that 1 GBE is still viable on the crab,
Yep.
even without a GBE tried.
Yep. Oh, I accidentally hit energy drink. I hate when I accidentally hit energy drink when he doesn't need it. It's such a costly mistake. But I think I have this one just fine. I'm going to throw a shock down on that boom cannon and shock launcher. Yes, Snuggles, that is my cat in the background. He always wants attention and food. I just fed him. I fed him tuna, and he should be just fine, but he is being a little diva. So there goes stage 37. I definitely think this crab is much harder than the past crabs. You and me were talking about that a little bit before on stream, before stream started, I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's like they've actually have been making it a bit harder, which is actually a good thing because it means that less stages for us to go through and it feels less of a grind.
Yep, all for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's use a hotkey here. Okay, cool. So hopefully switching around on screens isn't giving anyone a headache. Let's go ahead. You went TGM on 38, it looks like. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
take a look at this. So, a bunch of boom cannons in the front, but then rocket launchers in the back on the left side. Yeah, this right side definitely seems. And this is, no one soloed this stage to this point, is my understanding.
I soloed on the other layout. Yeah, and actually, in hindsight, I thought I should have gone left instead. So the thing that ruins me on this hit is that shock launcher south of the core.
Yep,
Like,
the one you're shocking.
yeah. So I'm
So if
just
you,
wasting my Jeep
yeah,
trying to
so if
shock
you
it
go
instead.
left here, are you still going TGM? Because there's like 14 boom cannons right here.
Yeah, but if you have bullet up front, it should be no problem.
Yeah. Maybe use a shock on them,
Yeah,
and then
and
kind of
also go to the
come down from on top of the core, or what do you think?
well, you go to the left, clear the shields,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of hit the core from there. Like maybe when you flare to the corner, just flare onto the boom cannon or the cannon so bullet gets in front.
Okay.
And then after that, you haven't got much hitting you.
So you're thinking smoke back there a
You
little bit,
could,
not from the start,
but
but you know
not
what?
from the start, but
Why couldn't I from the start with cheap smokes?
you could. Thinking about it,
Go bank, or
yeah,
maybe a
yeah,
couple meds.
banks. I think you can go banks because there's not many rockets.
I'm
The
gonna
only
try
issue
it.
is going to
I
be
mean,
that
worst case
the
scenario, I
only
think
issue,
it's two.
yeah, the only thing is going to be the shock launcher behind the core.
Yeah.
So if you can dart that out, and then you can make your way up to like 10 o'clock after clearing all that, you should be able to get it.
You're talking about the shock launcher I have picked out on screen, right?
No, the one like directly at 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It's like hiding behind the core.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try it, guys. If I fail, I fail. Gonna let's see any free GBE. There's some cryos and stuff over here. I need to pop that cryo. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go banks here. Our Boom Beach Tactics and Forum. Has anyone else noticed any new stage layouts? Was a couple I thought I ain't seen before. I think I've seen all. If he's talking about like the geography of the map, I think I've seen all of them so far before. How about you, Jamar?
Um, they only have like I think one to stages 1 to 30 where they have these unique layouts, and then once you get past 30, it's just all of the the same similar layouts that you've seen over and
Ah,
over
shoot.
again.
To be 100% honest, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention in the first 20 stages. Jamar knows I was at work. I cryoed a couple of my tanks here. That's really that's gonna hurt. They are moving super slow. Pretty much just gonna have to sacrifice those. I'll throw one shock out here because I just don't want to get paralyzed. We throw a shock here on this boom cannon. Hopefully they'll kill that
Yeah.
pretty quick. Get another shock here. Come on, get that shock launcher down. To be honest, I really don't... Oh, come on. Gotta save bullet here. At whatever cost, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna have the tanks to take it down. For
And
sure.
it'll go down next hit for sure.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that could be a solo option there? Obviously, popping the cryo on a couple tanks didn't help. I think I wasted a little bit too much GBE up front.
I think it's possible, but the only worry is that shock launcher is coming back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just don't see a way to barrage it out.
Maybe you have to clear the front, because then it kind of saves you on smoking for that, and it gets you some GBE.
Yeah. I'm not going to care that bullet gets way out in front here, because the only thing really hitting it for a while is going to be that shock launcher. So it'll slow him down anyways.
Yeah.
Just going to throw another flare because I've got the GBE, and it'd be a shame for my flare to run out and my tanks to stop going that way and split backwards. Throw a flare up here. Then let's go ahead and shock it so bullet can get in front. The tank's can get into a nice position. Yeah, and this is going down no problem. I like how a couple of the tanks are going off after a couple of those boom cannons. It'll just save bullet a little bit.
Yep. Shiskabobber should be joining us shortly.
Oh, awesome.
He's just popping off to the shop.
Okay. Get bullet a drink. Plenty of GBE here. And there goes 38. Has not yet to be soloed, at least in our group. Throughout this stream, if we say something hasn't been done, we only are working with the information we have. So, yeah. Get rid of some gold here. Okay. So that was 38. 38. Let's look at 39. You went, Andersen went Banks. I'm not really seeing anything in here from Nat yet.
No, we're recording it as we speak.
Oh, okay.
So it might. So you probably won't see any of the Nat hits until 40.
Okay. So on.
I mean, that 40 is a good place to start to kind of show you how different the maps
Okay. Let me pull up the replay, guys, here. Okay. Here we go. So you went heavy Zuka brick or bullet here.
Yeah, and failed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. So don't do what I did.
Okay, I'm gonna close that up then. Let's pull up
Oh, no, you can kind of see where I went wrong. I just played like an idiot. So
Oh, okay.
so you can kind of see the play that I went. I didn't execute it right.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch it then. Yeah, these base layouts are tricky. So far, it's looking good.
Yeah, so like it's so far so good. And then what I try and do is once I get that flare into the corner, I'm trying to flare in between the sniper tower and the green cell, and I just flare the green cell. They just all spread.
Dude, that's a heck
Yeah.
of a flare. Why not flare above the sniper tower?
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I was thinking either that or flaring to the right side behind the building hell statue, because
Okay.
then it moves the Zookas that way, and it's
Hmm.
away from the rockets on the left.
Let's go ahead and show my screen. Oops.
I'm actually going to record this second layout one now because it's good to show you
Yeah.
this map is a very good indicator to show you how different.
Awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna try that. If I fail, I fail, I guess. And you did energy drink there, so it could kind of work a little bit like Banks, or
I did taunt.
you did taunt.
So, yeah.
Hey VA, I see. See you joined. Thank you. Um, Probably gonna keep saying this throughout the stream. I'm not gonna pay. I know I'm not already not great at paying attention to the chat, but this stream will probably. I really hate where the Warships icon is. It really. That too. It really
Yeah,
throws
so
me off.
I've been trying really hard to not click warships today because I'm worried that those notifications are going to kick me out of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know why, but yesterday I had so many like my game kept crashing just because I kept getting that notification that another top player wants to
Oh,
play
yeah,
with
yeah.
you on like that. Yeah, that kept knocking me crashing the game. At least I think it.
Yeah, I get that too. Um, but I'm I'm iOS, and it doesn't seem like iOS is having the same problems Droid is having.
Yeah, yeah. It just seems to be Android for now.
Okay, so I jacked up the first part. That's okay. I think I'll be able to recover. Gotta clear some mines. Nice mid flare point to make sure the heavies don't get too far ahead. And I'm gonna do another mid flare point here. For the same reason, but on this one, I'm going to flare a little bit quicker to the back so that the heavies do hit the mines. So as you saw there, I just wanted them to pause for just a second.
Yeah.
So I had not the same problem as you, but a different problem. I think there's still a shot here.
Yeah. You still have a Duzu. I think it's only 3 million on the shield.
I'm here.
Hey Shishk, welcome.
Hey.
Oh man. Yeah, tired. I'm with it. Just had to get some caffeine.
Yep. I assume you were up late with Op last night.
Oh geez, yeah, 7 hours. I didn't go to bed. I literally just got 3 hours of sleep, and that was directly from the last stream to get to hear for the most part.
Welcome, Fairs. I don't know if that's how you say his name. That's how I say it.
Well, what time did you guys start? I'm sorry, I didn't even know it was already going.
We started a little bit early.
Okay.
Fortunately, I had enough for one more shock there because Bullet did die. But this is this is going down, and really wasn't even that well executed, to be 100% honest. I had a little bit of gaps in smoke, and I should have waited to smoke a little bit more, but it's dead, so I'm happy. Ooh, 2 powder, 3 intel.
Yeah, I'm uploading the
Oh, yes.
second layout for 30 now, but I'm just kind of waiting right. But yeah, there's gold.
Let me know when it's in there, and I will.
Yeah, I'll forward it to the.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So now is your next milestone diamond?
Mine? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, diamond. So,
At 60?
yeah. We're thinking legendary might come for everyone, even if they haven't had it in the past.
Right. Yeah. I kind of hope not, but let's
I
see what
agree.
happens.
My problem is that I've had like 3 different crab accounts. So like not one of them has like really nice statues or trophies. So like I would love to have the black one, but I do like the idea of having it be a little bit more elite type of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, for those of us that managed to have one crab account and
Yep,
get diamond
like
on them
yep.
all for the last year, I think there should be something to be said about that.
I
It shouldn't just
absolutely
go
100%
waste.
agree with you.
Yeah, but let's see what happens.
Also, I heard Op, even though that wasn't his crab account last night, but he wasn't able to get diamond, and we were talking, and definitely think that this crab is more difficult than.
Slight correction: he wasn't able to get legendary, although technically.
Oh, he
correct,
did get
wasn't
diamond?
able to- well, he already had it, so he didn't need it, right? But
Yeah.
you are right. He didn't even make it to 60. So
Yes.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay, I've shared it in the chat.
Awesome,
Danny.
thank you. Okay. Oh, it's downloading the video and giving me grief. It's really giving me grief on this video.
What else have we figured out? How many different crabs we're attacking right now?
So far, it seems like
it's just 2.
2.
Just 2. And
Yeah.
is it crab A and crab B, or are each stage A and B?
No, it's crab A or
Well,
crab B so far, correct?
crab B. Yeah. So what Danny is gonna show soon is he's just done 30. He's just soloed 39 with heavy Zuka bullet, and I'm gonna show the stage 39 that I soloed on the other layout.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
Hey, Shisk, yeah, Shisk, because obviously Jamar can see it. Can you look into CWAP bot at 39? I'm having. Oh, it just worked. Never mind.
Okay.
I was having some difficulty saving it, which is annoying. But it is now working, so don't be afraid, everyone. Shiskabobber's here to fix all the problems without even knowing it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is why we have Shiskabobber on streams. No, I'm kidding.
The fortunate idiot.
Okay.
The caffeine is working.
Like I said, with the different people recording the
I mean, Shiskabobber's here enjoying his caffeine, and I'm here enjoying my 5th beer. So.
I was thinking about that when I was thinking about the timing of everything. I was like, man, Jamar's probably been crabbing with adult beverages now for a while.
I've got this weird green screen when I save. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
It fixed itself. So
All right.
maybe I should I pull up the side by side view?
Yeah.
Okay. So my view is on the left here, and then Jamar's other account is on the right.
So you can see immediately there's like 0 rockets around the core. I was thinking of heavy Zuka bullet, but then I saw like there's nothing guarding the shield, so I might as well just blast through everything.
Okay, so up on the top left, I must have missed that.
Yeah,
There's no shield or rockets over there.
well, yeah. So
Tons of
like
single
I went that.
fires underneath the core instead of all those flames.
Yep.
I'm interested to see, is there any type of splash damage above the core? Because otherwise critters will just absolutely dominate those single
Nothing. Yeah,
shots.
nothing. There's like just critters at the top. That's it. There's 1 rocket in the corner. That's about it.
It'll be curious to figure out which crab has the better CWAP pace, crab A or crab B or whatever we want to call them.
So far, if we're saying my replay is crab B, I'm already 2 hits ahead on crab B.
Okay.
So I have more hits on crab B, and I'm 8 stages ahead.
I'm fortunate enough to have crab A, if anyone's curious. My cat is really going nuts. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. It's purring pretty good. But
Crazy for crab
yeah, so did you see this set? I'm kind of, I like this set that I pulled off or with Heavy Zuka here. Bullet. Obviously Jamar's idea. I don't have any of my own ideas. I'm not good enough at crab to have my own ideas.
Yeah, but you had the better execution.
Yeah.
It's all about planning and following through.
Yep.
I'm just seeing it here now.
So a little bit of a smoke gap and then some flare timing.
Yeah. No, we had this on our stream last night.
Oh, is this that hit that OP tried to do or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he had
based
crab
on
A.
based on my advice.
Right. Exactly. Good call there.
Yeah, but he went like along the far wall. So
Oh, did he? Okay, let's go
Yeah.
ahead and look at 40 here. My cat is just really distracting. I've got to upload some new attacks here. Cassell has graced Cassell and Scipio. Is that how you guys would pronounce it?
just think of C-3PO from Star Wars. Get it?
Wait. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Not gonna lie.
CPO.
Scipio. Okay.
Yeah.
Have graced put a lot of work into an amazing bot for the CWAP guys, and that's what I am loading right now. When I say I'm loading more hits, it's just getting them onto my Telegram account. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at stage 40 here. Holy cryos. Shock blasters on the right and the shields are on the left. This is a no-brainer. Left hit, even though there's... I hate when they have 4 shock launchers like that. It's difficult. I think it's a no-brainer to the left. We'll see what these other guys thought. So this is going to be Andersen.
Did. I think the play on this was a skank, but OP got shock locked. Or what did he do? Was it skank? I think that's what he did. Yeah.
Andersen did T-Med. So I'll pull that up here.
Or no, he did RZCM. What the heck did he do? I don't even remember now. I'm sorry. My brain is fried at the moment. Still waking
Don't worry
up.
about it, bud.
But I remember part of the play he did was using the cryo next to the shock once he came out of smoke.
So I think he did 1 artillery there. And a barrage. Okay, so he barraged out one of the SLs. You can't walk on top of my computer today, cat. Holy smokes.
Wow, you just spammed all.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You spammed all that smoke.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think like where he is now, just kind of clearing the shield where you need a scorcher, just kind of distract those shock launchers.
So you think Scorchers with T-Med or no? A Scorcher with T-Med? Or forget the meds?
That's the thing. I think the medics help. Did he solo?
He did. Excuse me.
Okay, then go with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm. One of the real keys to that hit is taking up that shock launcher when you turn left. That one's in a really nasty
The one he
spot.
GB'd?
No. It never. I think it was just the one on his natural progression as he went.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To the left.
Yep. That's the thing, guys. Shiskabobber brings up a very key term in really anything, but specifically clearing hits like this type of stuff, is natural progression. Unless you have a whole bunch of extra GBE, which you typically don't, you want to use your gunboat energy on stuff that isn't in your natural progression. It's the same in Warships, same in VP and stuff like that, because you're going to eventually take out that stuff in your natural progression. Where you want to spend your barrages and artilleries and everything is stuff that is just going to be such a pain to get to. And that's awesome. That shock launcher goes down. Gonna throw some critters over here just to keep my costs down of the critters right here, or artillery right there. So he let a bunch of girls kind of go after those RLs. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to just keep on popping cryo bombs over there. Because eventually I'm going to be out of range. I'm going to shock that launcher there. Probably flare onto it. Ooh, that shock launcher over there. Didn't see that coming.
Looks like Peng Tactic won't be making it today for the stream.
Oh, that's too bad. Peng is a great guy. One of the admins in CWAP, as is Jamarr and Andersen. I'm not even going to try his name again. You guys make too much fun of me.
CPO.
CPO.
Just think of C3PO, but without the 3.
CPO.
There you go.
Okay. Gonna use an energy drink here. I really thought these flames were going to do more damage to bullet. The problem is my medics are really getting fried back here.
I think that's why he clears some of the rockets. Maybe because they're
Yeah.
hitting the medics.
Yeah, and it's real risky flaring at this point because of the shock lock
Yep.
potential.
I'm in a shock lock, dude. Oh, and I just missed a...
But you have tons of GDE, relatively speaking.
Yep. And I just missed a shock.
I'm not sure what our ping is, but I think it's decent today.
Yeah, I've been remembering to do the ultra low latency. God, pronunciation isn't my strong suit today.
I'm about 9 seconds, so yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Especially for me. I really want to get those boom cannons dead before flaring the core. Question is just going to be time here, fellas. And chicks.
Yeah, I'd say, I think you got this.
We'll see. Let's hope that shock launcher isn't in range. I don't have it. Darn it. That shock lock really screwed me.
Yeah, we've noticed a lot of shock launchers on Crab A.
Yep. This is why I do a pacer, folks. Because hopefully these are corrections I can make when I do my main.
Assuming you've got the same layout.
Correct, which I won't know until probably stage 30. Because I didn't save any of my first 20 stages, 30 stages. Okay. Oh, man.
Are they on the stream?
No, I got
Okay.
to stage 36 before streaming. I can BART out. No. I'll just land troops. So, Shiskabobber, are you going to run out of attacks again this crab like you're normal?
No. I've been better about that last
Oh, have
couple
you?
of crabs. Yeah.
Last couple of crabs or just the last crab? Because if we're talking last couple, I'm like 6 months behind.
Yeah, it's been so long now. I don't even know.
Yep.
But time is always an issue, especially with all the, YouTube junk that I get involved in.
Yep. This is the only crab stream I have planned. I might do a couple more little less formal ones where I'm just kind of hinting and people can jump on if they want. Welcome. I lost Star one night. See you in the chat there.
I won't be doing any myself just because I still don't have a microphone to replace the one that I use, and I don't want to use these headphones because it's really awkward for me to sit in one spot and not move.
Well, how long is your cord?
It's not that. It's just if this thing if this thing brushes across my face or my shirt, it's just loud.
Yeah. I don't have a mic. I just use headphones. I've a very nice pair of headphones.
I miss my Yeti.
Your what?
Yeti. That was the mic that I had. It was like a $300 mic.
What happened to it?
Well, it's really funny. So it's got like a monitor on it. Like you can plug your headphones directly into it so you can hear the sound it hears. And I was wearing like a synthetic fiber shirt, and I was getting up from, I know this sounds like pretentious, I'm getting up from my leather couch, but it created a large static electricity, and the headphones are still in my ears, and the static electricity discharged from my ears into the back of the microphone through the monitoring port, and that fried it. Can you believe it?
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. Oops.
Where's my mouse? There it is. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, so I've just been too busy with other stuff right now to go halfway across the city to replace it.
Telegram's been acting so weird for me today. Okay, pulling up the next.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I'm still a fan of brick and mortar stores, so I just like to, for something like that, I like to go to the store.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't even the right replay. Hold on a second, guys. Technical difficulties here.
Yeah.
When you don't have the right setup, stuff gets difficult. Ideally, I'd like to have two iPads to do this on, but I do not. So,
But other than the two crab types, have we noticed any other abnormalities in the crab?
I lost an attack because my game crashed because of a warship notification.
Okay, so that is still affecting it then there.
That's still a thing on Android.
Okay, still good.
There is an issue with the zooming. You can't zoom all the way out.
holy cow, Anderson! Did you guys just see him smoke past that microwaver?
Seeing it, yeah. That's
God,
That's ballsy.
that is
that,
very ballsy.
that's what the Pacer's all about.
Yeah, I'm all for this. I'm excited. Oh, he's gonna nice. Man, he just chopped this base up like it was nothing. Yes, I did know that Chinese Android does not get the notification bug, just the Google and SCID.
So we have racist bugs now. Just kidding.
Anything to give them an advantage, right?
I mean, it's amazing. It's just amazing how many things fall in their favor or go their way.
I'm gonna throw a shield just because I don't want these rocket launchers to all of a sudden get some idea. And okay, let's flare back. Then we're gonna. Come on. So I am intentionally throwing these smokes late because I can't afford to let the Zukas peek out the back.
I'm not seeing anything. It's just this.
Oh,
Screen.
No worries. Focus on the hit.
Yep. Let's get a.
The crystal shield projector is nice to have when used at the right times.
Yep. We were talking earlier. I was saying it's nice because you can. Oh, did I cryo some of my troops here? I'll finish my thought once I'm.
Yeah.
Ah, crap. I think I just lost this.
No. No, you still got this. Just got no medics left.
Yeah, Zukas have 250% damage right now. Just gotta stay alive.
Yeah, I got this. I think. Yep.
Zukas are
Okay,
hitting like a freight train.
Yeah, those Zukas between the 8 TD there and the troop damage, or is it troop or Zuka damage?
It's Zuka for the next 10 stages. 40 through 50 or 40 through 49 is Zuka damage plus 250.
So we were talking about for RZCM the crystal thing. It is really helpful. I was saying that it's really helpful to use it, and it kind of lets your Zookas and troops walk over mines without taking the damage. But Jamarr pointed out that you can actually use it on your critters that you use for mines, and they're able to be much more efficient.
Yeah, I agree with that. I find the better play is definitely critters. You got to be careful when you're putting it on your troops going over mines, because once that shield is gone, it's gone,
Yep.
and one mine can destroy it. And if you're
Yep.
walking over 2 or 3, yeah, it can still be bad news.
Yeah, so what I do with the critters is I kind of time the ice shield, so I land the critters and then throw the ice shield lands just before the mines explode. So the mines will be gone, but the critters will still be there.
You're right. You just want to make sure the ice shield is eating the mines and nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah, because it basically doubles your critters.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they still serve as a good
Distraction. Yep.
Yeah, I totally agree with that philosophy with the shield projector.
So it's just all about the timing.
Dude, Andersen's loving these cheap smokes. In past crabs, you wouldn't have used nearly that many smokes there. But he's playing it smart. I mean, he gets the solos. He knows what he's. I mean, he knows how to spend his GBE. I don't know what it is, but I've always been a sucker for these bases. I've always enjoyed this layout.
Yeah, the inverted V or whatever. This
Yeah,
is my
the
favorite
L,
layout.
whatever. Yep.
Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, exactly. The chevron.
Yeah, the chevron.
If we're gonna get technical.
Where you drop your troops really is very important. You can see I kind of split my tanks here, and the reasons for that is that it's going to take the... I want stuff to clear right, but I also really want a lot of troops in that left corner to take out these shields, as that's what's going to take the majority of the time here.
Obviously, taking out that shock launcher is important before the
Yes.
turn.
Yep. I really should have scouted the range of those boom cannons. Because I am going to have to shock those at some
We did
point.
a TG hit that worked pretty well. But unfortunately, I didn't quite get it.
Got just tons of GBE right now. Oh, you better not die on me. Waited a second, he was shocked. So I threw a smoke on him. Not ideal, definitely there, but I just waited too long, and I could not afford to let Bullet die before even using an energy drink.
Yep.
That would have been very embarrassing. So I'm just gonna let Bullet keep clearing towards the left here, and I'm just gonna keep this stuff on the right shocked. Keep Bullet alive is the main thing here.
Absolutely. And you can attack from 6 o'clock once things are clear.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I'm just going to let them clear naturally at this point. That shock launcher. So Bullet dies, but just right before the core pops. So that went very well. I don't know if I'm good. I like them because I don't. That wasn't necessarily a really hard chevron one by any means, but I do enjoy
Well, it opens up a lot of strategy. There's a lot of options for potential split hits or whatever. Like there's just a lot of different strategy
Yep.
on those because it's shorter walks. It's a shorter path all along.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. The only attack they have for 43 in CWAP right now is your NAD attack that you just sent.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna have to go ahead and see how
Yeah, you
different
can
these are.
Yeah.
Are we identifying the replays as like Type A or Type B?
So far it's Team Nat and Team. Yeah, it looks like in the tips they are putting which team.
Okay. As long as there's a coherent classification system.
Yeah, like all these ones just seeing I'm recording like as I'm on stream, so yeah, I've just recorded 42 to 47, and then that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Got Northern Rage and Moose Jaws in the stream. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, guys. Moose Jaws joined. We did a Flug PM meeting. He's like, "Hey, you doing anything tonight?" And I was like, "I've done stuff like the last 4 or 5 nights, dude. I was planning on taking the night off." He's like, "I'm bored." He's like, "What if I give you a couple task forces and we'll do it all hits live?" So we threw it together real last second, and Moose Jaws joined us. So it was good kind of meeting him. Um, There we go. Okay, I figured out why I'm having trouble saving some of these, but you're okay, kitty.
Got a Major Azul sighting.
Welcome, Major Azul. It's nice catching up with you last night. Me and him talked for a while.
Hey, Major.
So let's go ahead and look at these two bases side by side. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the recordings, but your recordings start off green like this.
I don't know. It seems okay on my device. But
Oh, maybe
might
it's
be
just
an
me.
Android.
So
Maybe because it's iOS. I don't know.
yeah, who knows? Fortunately, it goes away pretty quick. So
Yeah.
these are actually pretty similar. You will notice that mine has one more shock. No, same shock launchers. They just kind of flipped where the RLs and shock launchers are. Let's go ahead and watch your attack, and we'll see what it looks like up top. Less long range stuff in the middle. Welcome, Taco Cat.
Yeah, you could kind of follow the same kind of style as in. So I include the scorches to kind of distract all the shock launchers. You could do the same on the front.
Yeah, I agree. Flaring over once you kill the shock launcher, I think that was, to get the shields here. What are you going to do? Flare up behind the core or something? Or
Yeah, so I flare behind the core.
get some free GB on the right there. Also distracting stuff. Oh, man. So I've got 2 extra shock launchers. So I just need bullet to get in front is the big thing.
No, the problem you have is the CMO.
Oh, there's a CMO? Oh, crap. Do you remember how you handled that?
I don't know. I haven't gone that far on the first account, so
Well, I know there's a lot of free GBE.
But that
so
thing's...
you have a lot of free. You have a lot of free GBE. But what you could do skanks for the open, so similar to mine. And then just as you're smoking up, you just have to shock the CMO or throw critters in smoke.
There's no, I don't see it. Yeah, there's no cryos to clear the mines over there. So critters, I don't think critters and smoke are gonna work.
If you throw the ice shield on it, it will.
Ooh. Okay, so
Well, that's-
sequencing is throw the ice shield and then the critters inside of the ice shield. How do you do this?
You as like the critters are like as they land, so that they're jumping up in the air. That's when you have to throw the. That's when you have to throw the ice
Oh
shield.
dear God!
And I think the ice shield's faster than the critters, but I don't
Yeah,
know the
the
exact travel speed.
The ice shield's faster.
So what do? Throw critters and then count in your head one, or something like that?
Yeah.
Just use the force.
I don't even count. I think it's just use the force. Muscle memory.
God.
That's what separates the best from the greatest.
Yeah, but we all know I'm not the best or the greatest. So, like that doesn't help me.
You could just throw it somewhere under smoke, and then what it does, like if you just throw an ice shield on it, it makes your critters last twice as long to distract the Seamo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cheap smokes. I don't have to necessarily do it in my path, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Let me.
And you can even do 2 boxes of critters, but just stagger them. I mean, if it's easier, just 1 box takes out the mines. The second box is actually your distraction.
Well,
critters.
what I'm thinking is there's a cryo over here that I can pop and. And that'll clear up the mines in that area.
Yeah, and then just put them around one of those boom cannons or something. As long
That's
as
what
the
I'm
Seamo's
thinking.
using. Yeah.
Okay. I feel better
Forward
about
the
this now
screen.
that I don't need to be a good player to achieve this attack. I'm going to pick up some free GB back there. Let's start by popping that cryo. Really should have put the Scorcher first.
I put mine on the right, and then I put bullet on the left.
Yep, I did the same. What I meant is just in my troop loadout, I had the Scorcher as the last one. I should have put it first so I didn't have to tap between bullet and the Scorcher. And after I deployed bullet, the Scorcher would have just landed.
You may have to bard a few mines, but it's whether you want to use critters or bard.
Yeah, there are just loads of mines back there. Can't afford that tank to go through all that crap. Okay, let's go. Hurry up and get these shock launchers out of the way, and then I can flare over
There's
to
a
some
shock mine on your path.
There is?
You got it. Sorry, I'm still behind you.
No worries. Scared me there for a second.
I got
You're pulling a
Owen
Capone.
in.
Oh, well, come on. Capone always, whenever we're like hopping together, he doesn't. I don't think he's done it while we actually hit our ops together. But like if we're hopping or something together, he'll yell, "Hey, what are you gonna do about that laser right in the middle of your head?"
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Don't shoot again. Don't shoot again. Okay. Are you kidding me? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, it's only one. So he's gotten 1, 2, 3. He shoots so fast. 3 shocks off on my tanks, which actually isn't horrible. Shocked a lot of stuff here. And Bullet still isn't in front. Get in front, Bullet. I think I'm fine here.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Gonna hit this energy drink. Hopefully he'll, yep, get out a little bit more in front. Good.
I
Oh,
wonder how
that shock launcher is like hitting everything. Okay, good. Shock launcher readjusted. Man, I just don't know that I'm gonna have the damage to kill this. And then those shock launchers are gonna absolutely paralyze me.
yeah, your tanks are dropping off one by one.
Oh man. So what do you think I could have done at the end of that hit to make that better?
Tell bullet to separate better.
So just be a better player is what you're saying?
No,
Maybe a
it's
different flare target.
like the rockets are just hard to kind of figure out. Like sometimes they just shoot over. Honestly, God, I don't know why they do that.
Maybe you rushed your last smokes going to the kill zone. And
Yeah.
it didn't give you enough time to pull bullet out before the smokes disappeared and everything saw him.
Yeah, you might
I
be
don't
right.
know.
Let's go ahead and load banks.
But one thing I was wondering is, I wonder how the crystal shield affects Simo's targeting, if at all.
That's a good point. I mean, obviously, when you're going, it's choosing between tanks and critters with a ice shield. It's still not a contest, but that's a very good question.
Yeah, does it add the HP of the shield and the health? Does it just look at the troop health and ignore what the shield health is?
Mm-hmm.
We have Jamarr on call, also Thor. That's who you're hearing.
I prefer to be known by question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, then you got it right. Yeah.
Oh God, please don't let me mess up this hit. Oh my God.
You need to do short flares with tanks.
Yep.
Hello, GBE.
Okay, bullet got in front though, and there was so little left on the call.
Core. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Boom.
I didn't get. I slept very poorly last night and worked this morning, and at work I was mostly booming. I wanted to get to 40 before the stream. Got to 36, and turns out there's a lot of really good stages to show between that, so I'm not too disappointed about that. So
yeah, this crab does get hard and fast, it seems.
Yep. 44. Dude. Oh. Let's go back to this. There's Andersen. Some people like the cat. Some people think it's annoying. Actually, I haven't run into anyone who thinks the cat's annoying, but that's my cat in the background. Let's go ahead and pull this up.
I think your cat's jealous of you touching your computer. Would rather have you touch it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's
That
not go
wasn't
too
the
far
hungry-
into that.
No.
We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, that wasn't a hungry meow. That was a I want affection meow.
Yep.
I was wondering where you're going with that.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going that way at all. In fact, you're right. Be careful, nonetheless. Yeah, I'm not operating on a lot of sleep either. So. Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those days. We're back to crabbing, guys.
Yep. Interesting hit here.
So that's the thing with the cheap smokes. It really and the fact that we've got Zuka damage in this range of levels, it really opens up some fun like this.
Is this 44?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine was actually more difficult.
Ooh, he got blasted by that RL. He was hoping it was going to get taunted. It did not.
Nope.
he just really got very unlucky. This is I definitely think I can pull this off in one if I don't have all that stuff happen to me that he unfortunately did. Oh, someone's attacking. Oh, cool. Boomtown and 2, guys. Tater is Capone, and he named his account Tater because he claims to be a dictator. He's got a weird sense of humor.
He's pushing with us, this crab, isn't
He is. He finally decided to do some crab. His weekends changed a little bit on him. In the past, there's just no way he could push crab. And now he has a little bit more free time to push crab on Saturdays. So, but I know he had he's not feeling too great, so I'm curious as to what he's going to be doing. Oops. Let's go ahead and shift back to this screen. I think he cleared these mines here. Getting as much GBE as long as those critters are out in front. Taking all the damage from everything. I'm just going to let them keep clearing. Once that critter pot goes down there, I'm going to flare. Okay, or don't throw smoke. That was nearly very bad. I think I'm going to throw a medkit on my path here. I just can't afford to lose all my Zookas to one mine. Oh no, cat, get away. Oh, crap. You guys just saw my cat throw 2 smokes. Thank God for cheap smokes.
Your cat works for Hammerman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, kitty cat. He doesn't like what I'm doing. I'm blocking him, and now he's biting me for it. What a jerk.
Fighting the cat and the crab at the same
Yeah,
time.
seriously. So I used a couple extra shocks there than Andersen did, and I think that turned out actually pretty good. This is looking pretty good.
Looking great. I'm running.
Even with the cat sabotaging me.
Yeah.
This is skill, guys. No.
That cat cost you 8 or 9 GBE.
He really did. Look at this shield melt. 8-1 with 50%, you said more? I didn't check the stats on the shield.
Is it 200? It's 200 or 250. It's a lot.
Oh, 200?
I think it's 250.
250.
Yeah, it's 250, I believe.
So with your 8 TD, that was like 500% Zuka. Zuka
Yeah.
boost.
So take Zuka, multiply it by 6.
Jeez. Yeah, 250, and then I never remember.
Upload that one. That's how you do it. Even with the cat smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, 500, just below 500% Zuka damage.
Nuts.
So, I help with the recordings in CWAP, and oh, I know what I can do. And I use Google accounts for that because I can do it from BlueStacks right onto my computer and everything. And so this is a CWAP account, but because it's not, I can't get it on BlueStacks. They have me just bring one of my recording accounts in, and I just play this one outside the task force. So I'm not actually in the CWAP task force right now with this account. So I just shared it in here, and I will go back after the stream and record that because I think that was helpful.
Oh yeah, for sure, especially with the shocks.
It's better than Andy's.
Hey, I did something better than Andersen on crab. That's a record for me. Okay, next attack.
So I've shared all of the second layer, the crab B.
Oh, should I
Late.
show the? Yeah, let's go ahead and
You
show that 44.
you can yeah, show that 44. You can see how it's a bit. So I wasn't able to solo it. And Surreal is right. It's pronounced crab.
Everyone else calls it CWAP. What? Are you for real right now?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've called it bow.
It only gets confusing when you're trying to disambiguate between crab and come with a plan
Yeah.
because they both use the same.
Yeah,
acronym.
come with a plan is the VP leaderboard pushing.
So that was the original group.
Yep.
So that's what it used to be. And then they just kind of decided to merge and become as a crab pushing task force. And then it's just kind of blown up since. Oh, there's the green again.
Yep. It should go away right here pretty soon.
Got Boomtown on the screen.
Welcome, Boomtown. Thank you for watching that, Shiskabobber. That is really a huge help.
I'm in the habit of it.
Especially on these crab streams. When I'm not, I mean, I'm doing all these hits, I'll probably do 20, 30 hits on this stream. And it's very difficult to, yeah, my layout was much more favorable than this one, I would say.
So I have a load of rockets near the core.
Oh, do you? I don't think I've seen that yet. I might have missed it.
So that's why I dropped that Scorcher late, but not late enough. So they just got eaten by those cannon.
Hey, Shiskabobber, want to know another reason my latency was so bad, besides forgetting to set it to ultra low?
Yeah, what did you figure out?
I figured out my cat had unplugged my Ethernet. So I was running off of Wi-Fi. This cat is really trying to sabotage my Boom Beach career, or whatever you want to call it.
Seriously. Yeah, you were talking about you.
Yeah.
I heard you.
I can't blame him though. My wife is an attorney, and it's really her cat. And I got it for her, and she has been gone at a 2-week trial out of town. So the cat has tried to make me its main go-to person, and I'm not very good at it.
I got you. That's why we've seen you a lot more on the streams and stuff too. Makes sense.
Well, and I took a board exam on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Which is the real reason why I haven't been on streams in the past couple months. And sorry, I'm just finding my next video. And I don't get the results for a while, so I'm just trying to distract myself so I don't think about it, to be 100% honest with you. That's why the massive amount of streams this week, and then my wife being out of town, does definitely make it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead, and if you keep on doing stuff like this, I'm blocking you upstairs. So
any idea why it was WIV with a plan? Is that just the total amount of letters that fit into a task force name?
Probably. You'll have to ask Pang about that.
So, because were you in come with a plan or no? Because you don't really push leaderboard, right?
I used to.
Okay.
But then that was when I had a magic account.
Oh, made it a little bit easier for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I managed to make 1800 VP.
Oh God,
having
I didn't know that.
all, all offense accounts, so that was a
That
good
was
day.
just wrong. And I've said that. I mean, and they fixed it. Credit to them on that. Um,
I
but
mean, like it still took a lot of time because I still
oh,
had to log in
absolutely.
like every 20 minutes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. But and I know this is just going to be repeat to Shishk because he's heard me say this a whole bunch of times. But one thing I love about this game is all the different metas you can play in the game. You've got your offense, you've got your crab, and you had your VP pusher. And statues are what define the metas, obviously. And
yeah,
I didn't like the fact I would be upset as I identify as an op player number one. And I would be upset if a bunch of guys with 7 ice were able to do what I did in ops.
yeah,
So I can't
yeah.
imagine that they were super thrilled that guys with all offense could do what they did.
Oh no, it was just crazy. Then there was like people who were like there were two instances. One that just max level accounts, all offense, not spawning enough on
Yep.
other people's maps. I was
And then
getting
a
like
little bit later, there was the low
there
level
was like
accounts.
the low level accounts. Yeah,
Yep. Because I think that was after the first magic accounts, because the low level accounts weren't magic accounts. The way they were just getting paired was with a bunch of low level players, correct?
Because they fixed low
right.
level matchmaking
Yeah,
to
because they fixed.
limit.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
fixed low level matchmaking and had unintended consequences.
absolutely.
Uh,
Um,
there, there, there was a great time like in between all that where they tried fixing the matchmaking with the all offense, and then they just screwed it up entirely. So we would only spawn with the same people over and over. So like Zedmont was pushing at the time, so I got him spawning on that map like 5 times in a
a
day.
day.
In a day,
Yeah, and one of the
and
ways they fixed that. Sorry.
yeah, so there was only like 3 or 4 different, like, yeah, 4 or 5 different people, and it's the same Chinese guys as well spawning on my map. We're all just spawning in each other's maps. So what some of us tried to do was get into the same task force, and then we ended up just not getting spawning anything.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
we
not
just
good.
we just we got like maybe 4 or 5 spawns a day, something like that, on a clear map.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
The farthest I ever got was like 1250, and I was all offensive. And come on, and but I was spawning like I was getting attacked like 16 times a day, and only spawning like 15. And I was pretty consistently clearing. I should really focus on my attacks, shouldn't I?
Hmm.
Jeez.
oh, Pang is here.
Oh, Pang. Welcome, Pang. Sorry if I've been ignoring you. It's not intentional.
I was trying to point it out, but you guys kept going, which is fine. Hey,
Oh,
Pang.
no, oh, I mean, no, for me it was intentional. So
Oh, well, fair enough. There you go.
Gonna listen to Jamar's advice on this one and do a short flare here. I think I'm gonna clear these mines. I think it's a 10 GB well spent. Allow some extra splash damage onto my tanks.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I'm gonna actually flare onto that MG, not because it's the most important, but because that's gonna get bullet out in front as much as possible, hopefully.
That's the idea.
yeah, I think we got.
And bullet didn't get out in front very well. um, he's kind of doing it now, though. Oh, God.
You got time.
Yep, the question is just,
Med kit.
Med kit might have value.
He's in front now.
Still got the rockets down south working a bit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to get locked again. This is the second time this has happened to me. In those tight spaces, what do you do to get bullet out in front initially? Because that's what killed me again. Oh my god. Hold on a second.
You can drop it. You can drop it as you come.
This cat is really being really kind of needy. Just looked over and he had a pair of $150 Bluetooth earbuds in its mouth.
Oh, you're going to pay attention to me now.
Yeah. So anyways, back to how do I get better? Hey Bix. Bix is the creator of all the cool looking stuff in the anything I do. It all came from him originally. I might play around with it a little bit, but any of the graphics originally came from Bix. Very thankful for his support on my channel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys know Bix?
No, but graphics are cool.
Yeah, the intro video that I kind of spread around, kind of advertising for this that I opened up, he made that. We worked together on the quest for Boom Beach Supremacy for a long time. Thor was there for part of that. Thor's the one who introduced me, and Bix is just an awesome guy. He's been so helpful to me. Always really patient. Like I said, they're very, very thankful for his support. Gotta have good people. So going ahead and getting those critters out, take the first shot from those shock launchers is the idea. Then I'm just going to shock these. Give them a drink just to kill the core quicker, I guess.
Yeah, thinking about like what you can do to get bullet in front. I usually like to use a drink as he's coming out, so then it forces him to go forward a bit. Like
Okay.
Running fast.
Yeah. Get synergistic use of your drink usage. Use it to regain health and take advantage of the speed at the right time.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. So I believe you sent me a video for this one, right?
Yeah, it should be all up to. Yeah, I should have it.
Okay.
How are your resources doing? Need to dump
Oh,
them?
thank you. I've already done the gold for tokens. Highly recommend that. Even if that's the only reason you decide to push crab this time around, everyone. I think tokens, I mean, you just got to take every advantage you can get.
I agree. I go after tokens as much as I can, even though I've done stuff as like upgrading cluster grenade to level 6. Without getting tokens, that would never be possible. So yeah.
Well, that for you, that provides some stuff on your channel. That's awesome. So.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna do some more experimenting, man. Just wait till we get like a GBE tried. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So we showed 45. Oh, I downloaded the wrong one. Hey Bix. So this was gonna. Seriously, cat? Are you kidding me? You just knocked over a plant. This cat is ridiculous. I got sick of looking at it. Okay. So I knew this was going to be a problem, Bix, when we created it, and just figured people would have to live with it. So obviously, with people uploading different videos on different devices, there was going to be a problem just with some of the sizing with our graphics. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. But, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. People, and for whatever reason, this starts off green and disappears after a couple seconds. Usually by the time anything worthwhile happens.
Those are just my recordings. I don't know why it does. I think it's just a different. It's the appearing fine on mine.
I'm interested to see what's up around the core for you on this one, because I had like 3 shock launchers and then one in the back that I cleared. You had a shock launcher a little bit farther in on the left there, which is a little bit more difficult. Caught up one of your tanks.
Oh yeah, that shock launcher, I don't like it.
Towards the beach you're talking, the one I was talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing there's just a little bit left. Oh, did you throw critters on? Nice. Yep. Same idea behind the core here.
So yeah, I also had 3 shock launchers. So it was kind of.
So this one was pretty similar. See, he's just better than me. Yeah, absolutely, Bex. Yep. And again, it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't worth all the effort to have 10 different layouts just based on... Okay, I'm going to be right back because this cat is absolutely destroying this plant. This should take me about 10 seconds. Yeah, if I ever killed that cat, my wife would absolutely kill me. So nothing bad's ever happening to that cat. I'm just distancing myself from it right now. Okay. Where are we at? 46. What time is it, Jamarr?
2 a.m. my time.
God.
Fair's popping in here.
Yeah, he was in a little bit earlier. Welcome back. Fairs is, go ahead and put your site in, Fairs. He's got an awesome website for crab. I don't know how he does all that data collection.
He's working out the tech tree right now for Warships.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Like all the information on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Crazy. Him and Bismarck are just absolute data monsters.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they've had a lot of data to churn through here with Warships.
Mm-hmm. Well, but the tech tree is going to be different every single season, right? Is my understanding?
Yeah, to an extent, yeah. We don't know. We also don't know if they're going to change certain upgrade values. I tend to think they're going to modify all of it. This will at least help us keep a track of what's going on, what's changed, give us an idea of what they're thinking and all that kind of stuff. I imagine some nodes will be the same. I mean, they can't change all.
Well, yeah, you can't get rid of, like, I mean, unless you add more troops, you're still going to have the troops. So,
and the gunboat and the landing craft, things like that,
yep.
They're going to be in front all the time.
Defenses. So I'm thinking it's going to be like which prototypes you get at what point, and
Multi-nodes will obviously change up a lot. But some of the static nodes I think are going to change as well because that'll help redefine the different metas.
Yep. Hopefully they keep Sky Shields at the end because that is still the biggest upgrade.
Sky Shield level 1 might not be too bad though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is that the amount of GBE you get on warships isn't nearly like what you expect on, let's say, operation.
Because
Like
the heavy rush and the fart method or whatever we were doing at the first, I mean, that gets really old really fast, and having a Sky Shield changes that meta a bit. Well, it doesn't change the heavy rush part, but
Well, if
it
you
could
watch
be.
any of my stuff, I like the Zuka rush or the warrior rushes.
Yeah, okay, so there you go.
Okay. This one seems pretty straightforward. I think
Still
they
hoping
should.
for a full reset. Sorry.
I missed that comment. Shishk and I have talked about this. I don't see them doing a reset of this season, if that's what you're implying. Not that I disagree with them. If they were to do it, I'd be 100% for it. But I don't see that happening. I really hope they do a reset on the tech trees, though. So next season, I don't have this massive advantage that I did not fairly earn.
Yeah, no, we need to start from 0 again next season. As long as they do that, I think we can
Yep.
have some hope at fair play.
I agree.
There's still some issues that I think they're not going to be able to tackle, but well, you know, that's the way these games work.
Yep.
Oh, and the getting rid of 2 stars. I think we all know that has to stop with the win streaks.
Oh, are they?
Oh, I don't know. We haven't heard anything, but I would assume that the answer has to be yes. That they have to see the problems that's created.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a given. It's a no-brainer in my mind.
Yeah, it was never a good thing.
No, and I think it happened really quickly because I know the win streak thing happened quickly. It was only when OP was there in Finland shooting that video that he even suggested that they just keep track of win streaks. He never told them give 2 stars for a win streak. The bottom line is they like the win streak idea. I do too, but they just went a little bit too far with it and didn't really think that one through. I think that's what happened.
So my Scorcher just got roasted, which isn't the worst thing ever. Not that I'm happy it's gone, but not a ton of splash damage over here, so critters should do a really good job keeping my tanks alive. I have so much GBE, holy cow.
Show off.
Not what I was intending to do, but I have so much GB and I'm not using it well. Is that better?
Well, I mean, maybe you are because you're saving it for your rush.
You gotta use ice shields and you throw them critters.
Even with no splash?
Yeah, because it means that they can take 2 boom cannon shots.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it doubles your critters. Yeah, every time you do it, it effectively doubles your critters.
Oh, see, I just thought it was helpful with splash.
No, it basically like, yeah.
So one shot is at the shield, and then the second shot is at the critter.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't cost me anything here. I don't think it will.
No, you'll be fine, I think.
I mean, besides for the massive skill gap we have between me and other people doing these hits.
Just remember to use drink to help get separation.
Okay. I think I'm going to flare that cannon way across. And I'm going to get that separation on. Come on. Stuff just is not dying back here.
Your tanks are.
Yeah, that you are correct there. That was pretty savage, Shishk.
Just keeping it real, man. I'm sorry.
No, I don't care. I love Savage. Should be fine here though.
Yeah, no, you're good. You cleared it out. You got enough time, I believe. Bullets eating the shucks, and your tanks are doing the work.
16 seconds here.
You
Give him a
got it.
drink. Yeah, I got it. 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Hey, so Surreal saying he's fine with win streaks. Do you want to explain kind of your thoughts on why you don't like win streaks?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I mean, well, basically, it's just because it encourages losing. It incentivizes losing because the easiest way to get a win streak is to drop a bunch of stars, and then you can just start getting win streaks, and it generates artificial stars. But the biggest problem now is what we see at the top, and that's through the normal method that people would use to exploit the top of a PvP game like this would be what we call win trading. And that's just, being able to queue up with your friend, and then, you like give them a win, or like five or 10 people give the same guy a win. It puts them up at the top. Well, here we have what we call win streak trading. All you need is 2 people. You just need friends. And then when one guy's on a win streak, the other guy gives him his win, and then vice versa. And at the top, it's easier to get win streaks than it is maybe at the bottom for various reasons that I won't get into. But bottom line is you can totally exploit this. It totally adds artificial stars into the pool. And that's how everyone has achieved Legendary 10 right now. That's just bad for a lot of reasons, but that's probably the easiest one to point out.
So, I have not I've been very open with the fact that I used the glitch early on to upgrade my tech tree and kind of do some exploring and all that type of stuff. I have not done any of this win streaking stuff, but on a large scale. But there has been a couple times where, like me and JJ from the Canadian Crab Leaderboard, you'll see him right in front of Shiskabobber. I don't get a reaction for that. Come on,
No,
Shish.
I'm reading the chat. Sorry, no, and I just need to figure out how to talk to Surreal again about what he said, because you're wrong. You just don't understand what I said. It's adding artificial stars. It's making the game a grind. It's impossible to get that high. If with normal win trading, you wouldn't be able to do it. You have a limited
go ahead.
Yeah, you have a limited amount of stars in the pool, but by creating artificial stars, you've now raised the cap for how many stars is required to just even be global #1. And here's the point: even if you got rid of all the bugs that were exploited at the beginning of the game, the way it is right now, everybody will still be able to reach Legendary 10. It is broken. Period. The end. It needs to be removed.
Yep.
There's really no debate. That's what I meant by saying it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. So, like, if you're just trading stars back and forth, well, that's not going to get you anything if you and your buddy keep trading stars. And if you keep giving your buddies stars, well, then you're going to go out of their range and you're not going to be able to match with them anyways. So they might gain a couple stars, but they're not going to gain a significant amount. What happens with this is because these guys get on win streaks, they're effectively able to double their stars, so they can keep losing against their buddies when they're not on these win streaks, and both sides will gain stars. Is basically the difference between win trading and this win streak trading. Correct, Shish?
Yeah. I mean, imagine in a closed game where you don't have this, and just to make the numbers kind of easy, like there's 10 players in there and they all have 100 stars on them, so the total pool is 1,000 stars. Those 1,000 stars would just get distributed among the win-loss ratios of the respective players in their matches. But there would be a pretty much upper limit to how many stars the best player could have. Maybe it would be 250. I don't know. But as soon as you start adding more stars into that pool, you're no longer limited to 1,000 in that pool. That pool has no limit to what it can go to.
Yep.
And now the best player can reach 10,000 stars. Does that make any more sense, Surreal?
Yep. So the way this needs to eventually happen in a proper system is that the stars will actually take time to come from the bottom. People will keep rising, and then the top people will keep winning if they're very good and stuff, and the stars will come up from the bottom. Right now, you're able to generate stars right at the top,
Yeah.
and
As much as
that's
you
where
want.
the problem is coming from.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just not healthy. It turns the game into a grind, and you can see that people have reached the levels in the game that were never designed for.
Yep.
Yeah,
And part of that is
I
the
think
tech tree problem.
yeah, I think kind of what Surreal is getting at is like, yes, it won't remove win trading entirely. Like, said you
No.
had a group of people who wanted to get one person at the top, they could do that theoretically,
Hmm.
even if you get 1 star every win. Like, there's not like honestly, I can't think of any system which will stop that. But the way it is now, everyone is able to get 2 stars when they're on a win streak, so they can just generate their own stars.
Yep.
So they can just, if they're on a win streak, they can just stay in like their group chat or whatever. I'm on a win streak. If you match with me, drop the game. You lose 1 star, I gain 2. And
Yep.
then when it's their turn, they'll drop a game and they only lose 1 star.
It's definitely a problem. I don't know how else to explain it to you, Serial.
Well, I mean, he might just disagree with that problem, and
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. The three of us on call. I mean, by no means does anyone have to agree with us on everything.
No.
So a boat of riflemen's here to take a bunch of single shots. It looks like. Welcome, Tango, Spock. It's been a while, Spock. Nice to hear from you. Man, it's just fun to watch Andersen use so many more smokes than you would ever think would be possible because of the tribe cycle. So on this one, the big thing is get bullet out so your Zukas don't get crushed. Or your, not your Zukas, but your
You
Tanks.
mean
Tanks.
crush like that?
Yeah, like
Yep.
that. I think, I mean, that really didn't work out too great for him. Do you guys see a different play on this base here? We don't need to watch this, as it's a pretty basic hit.
I don't see why he didn't just clear from the front.
All the way through?
Yeah. I get that Doom Cannon is a bit of an awkward position.
But he killed that Doom Cannon, I believe. Or did he not?
No, I don't think he did.
Okay. Well, also, that Doom Cannon, I think I could probably stay right of it, to be 100% honest with you. Take these two boom cannons out on the beach, and then flare over to the right.
I mean, what killed him? Was it the rockets in the middle of the map?
No, it was all these rockets right above here. Bullet didn't get out in front when he went for the rush.
Oh, okay. That'll be it. I think maybe what you could do is just instead of...
Mrs. Doyle, Andersen doesn't copy people. Many people copy Boozer. Or copy Andersen, including Boozer. So what do you think here, Jamarr?
kind of looking at Heavy Zuka.
I need to look at this again. I've only been thinking Banks. So start off Heavy Zuka, and then do a rush.
Like, get the shield and then, yeah, do a rush with taunt from where he rushed it.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing is those 4 rockets in the middle.
Yeah, and there's not
And
a
that
ton of
one.
GBE.
The northernmost of the 4 is your real trouble rocket.
This one.
Yeah, but the thing
The
is
top
that when
one's
using Heavy
4.
Zuka, you're instantly getting 50 extra GBE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, screams behind. I got you. Exactly.
What do you think if I So there's extra there is a little bit of extra GBE out around these two rocket launchers. And what if I actually GBE'd those out, and then I would actually be able to get over to the shields pretty safely, and then even clear in
Yeah.
a little bit and get some extra GBE, and then
Yeah, you
flare
can do
back.
that.
Yeah, let's try it. This is what
That's
I
what
mean, is it
pacing's
still
all about.
yeah, this is what
is it
pacing's all
still
about. What's that?
is it still Zuka damage?
Yeah. Yep.
No,
Yeah.
they gotta go for it then.
Yep. I'm thinking I'm gonna, because it is Zuka damage, I think I'm gonna go with like 3 heavies, maybe 4 even. What do you guys think?
Yeah, four heavy should be good.
Sounds smart. Heck, throw in some cryos too if you want. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe not, but who knows? Whatever you want. Bottom line is you don't need a lot of Zukas to get to the core.
Yeah. I don't think cryos, just because we're not doing tons of clearing, but I think I am going to do 4 heavies. Okay. I'm losing a lot of heavies.
Hey, Mrs. D, have you figured out if you have crab A or crab B yet?
Looking good. Shot for the bottom rockets, and then you should be good.
I did the top rockets. Boom.
Yeah, it should be alright. There you go.
Nice. Give Danny a Zuka mission, it's going to come off quite well. We got Owen saying that we've got more than 2 crabs. Figured that out a while back. I haven't been reading any of the CWAP chat. Just haven't had a
crap.
chance.
I haven't
Oh, is it?
since the stream started.
Yeah, is it more than is it?
I really feel bad because I'm supposed to be recording stuff. That's the reason I'm not in CWAP right now. I feel like I should probably record these really quick and get them onto CWAP. So I'm going to do that on my device here, guys. While I do that, let's pull up the next couple so the stream doesn't die. So that was 47. We'll go ahead and watch Jamarr's. So guys, what you're seeing 2 replays and my attack for every stage so far. One replay is the layout that I've been having, and the second replay is the second layout that we've identified. Owen is saying there's more than 2 layouts, but so I'm just trying to show you the different versions. I mean, there could be even more versions, it sounds like, but this is what we are working with for this stream. So let's go ahead and... Man, I actually have to unplug my iPad from my computer. It's not letting me. What are we blaming SC?
Oh, I love Surreal, and I think sometimes he just pokes at us to troll a bit, but which is fine.
Nothing wrong with a well-timed troll.
Exactly. You got to be. He's slick. You got to watch out for him. But no, he was just saying that he still blames OpDestroy for the win streak star issue.
Oh, I can fast forward this. Yeah, like I said, I am recording a couple of my hits because I've had the pleasure of having some really fine people on the stream guiding me on what to do. It's worked out that I actually might have some valuable hits for CWAP this round. But so that's why even after this, I'll probably be another minute at least of getting some stuff onto Telegram.
Pepper in the chat. We got Damon in the chat.
I'm just rewatching, what was it, like 44 or something that Andersen did with Heavy Zuka. That he was unfortunate with a couple things that I did, and dude, those Zukas, they freaking melt the core. I think there's like 4 million shields. I have not tested it, Surreal. I don't know enough people at the top, to be honest.
I'm not aware of any testing data that directly tested that, but we've had a lot of players that have just met each other that aren't in the same task force, but they communicate, so they've been able to friendly loot. They can drop a match, the other guy's on a win streak or whatever.
Yeah, I have done that once or twice, but we've never intentionally tried to like match each other.
Yeah, no, we haven't tried to exploit it the way that you can clearly see has been done. But there are some people, I guess, like Damon was telling me, Global 2, I guess it was Whoopsie.
Yes, he is
more or less farmed off all the stars they took.
Yeah.
So I think he just climbed
Whoopsie is a guy named Cactus. What?
Yeah, it's Cactus, isn't it?
Yeah. He is... if you look at the 5-man leaderboard, you'll notice a German team that is like 2,000 victory point or force points above anyone else, and that's actually him. He has all 5 hits in there. He does all 5 hits, and you'll see Whoopsie sitting in there. He was previously in Angry Turtles. The only place I know of right now is that he's playing is there. I've personally never met him. I hear he's a really nice guy and just an incredible player.
He won the last Mega Crab.
Oh, did he?
The Chinese. Yeah.
Why isn't he in CWAP?
So
he plays with Angry, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot that I can fast forward this recording, and now I'm at the core.
I think we're still seeing my.
Yeah, I'm recording some stuff for the CWAP. My 2 attacks that are useful. I just feel bad not having them on there, as I'm sure there will be people that need them sooner than later. And I feel
Yeah.
bad using their attacks and not contributing. Okay. So I'm uploading these to Telegram on my iPad, and then hopefully we'll be back pushing again. Sorry for the delay here, guys. Wasn't expecting this as I was expecting everyone to have the same crab, and then more than likely someone would have already done what I just did. And I wouldn't have to get stuff up.
I mean, that's all the replays coming from me because I haven't started 48.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to start tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, immediately I've got to play this crab a bit different because normally what I do is the first day on my pacer, I just blow through all the attacks so that I kind of paint the roadmap. But now with both of them being a bit different, yeah, I'm just kind of playing them side by side.
Yep.
Damon, I've only had one crash so far on Android.
Well, this is uploading incredibly slow onto... Oh, it's because I'm on Wi-Fi, which I'm uploading onto YouTube as well. So the stream might get a little streaky here, which doesn't really matter right now.
It was your cat's fault.
Yeah. No, but I'm uploading video onto Telegram and streaming. So definitely putting the upload speed to test.
Global #1 on 92.
Jeez. And you know that's just a pacer, obviously. God.
Yeah.
So let's see.
A chicken gave up, Damon's saying. Oh, wow. Okay.
Gave up on what?
Crab, I guess.
He plays?
Yeah, he was streaming this morning at one point. It was funny. He was on his stream and he called us, or we brought him into the Discord call because he called OP, and it was like a crazy, same Discord on 2 stream call there for a little bit. Or whatever, you know what I mean.
Doesn't chicken give up every crab?
No, he finishes global #1.
Oh, every crab? That's him? He just changes his name
Yeah.
before the diamond thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's the thing. I assume he was aiming for legendary, but if he gave up, that means he felt like he couldn't get to it. Yeah. I mean, we've all, we're a bit elitist when it comes to crabbing here because we like the crab a lot. So we like the competition. So I think most of us would tell you we like the idea that it's hard to get legendary.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. But I mean, for the average player, it's not so good.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be attainable, honestly. I actually think they should give a different sort of trophy for people who finish in the top global 100.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not necessarily by stage.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a step in the right direction already. So just curious to see if people can get legendary right now with not ever having had diamond. My guess is yes too, based on what we're seeing in the patterns, but I don't know if it's been confirmed yet or not.
Not that I know of yet.
I mean, once Danny gets diamond, we can kind of see here if his next one is legendary.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm finally done with that, guys. I apologize for the break, but attempting to be a good teammate, I thought it was important to get those attacks into CWAP. Really thankful for all the support CWAP. I mean, Jamarr, a big part of CWAP, Shisk, a big part of CWAP. So on the stream, both on the stream and then just be as a player, Pingtastic has helped me a lot with preparing for these crabs, giving me advice on a whole bunch of stuff. So according to you, there is no 48 right now, correct?
From
Let's
my
see.
side, yeah.
From team.
Wow, yours is okay. Yours is a lot worse. Oh my god.
Yeah, this was OP's. We what did we do? We pushed up left, and I think we managed to get this in 2 hits. He had a really good HDD finish on his second hit, but that's a 1-1-1. Obviously, we want to solo this thing.
Yep. So Andersen did it in 2 hits. Let's go ahead and I'm downloading it, and we'll watch his replay here in a second.
Because we've got the Zuka damage, so I think the idea was just to ignore the shield gens. Because look at all those CMOs, man. They are just ugly. And just open up for some kind of a free clear around the core. I think that's going to be the idea here.
I mean, I can tell you on my 48, there's no CMOs anywhere.
God.
But I have more rockets around the core.
Okay. I still haven't actually had a proper look at that. Oh, I hate these bases. And dear God, you can't get through those CMOs with banks.
That's why we just chose to avoid it with
Yeah.
when I was doing this for the OP. And
I'm just really looking at this for the first time right now.
Yeah, no, I got you. You're seeing what we saw.
Oh God, yeah. Well, let's look at, okay, the shield generators are pretty high. Oh God. Core health is 3.78 million, 9 million. Looks like he's able to get to free snipe here. But just, I don't see tanks being able to get through this.
What if you held the bazookas back and brought them in after you cleared up? Would that be enough?
I think I need to kill a couple more sniper towers than he did. You know, it's worth a shot because do you see any other way to get this in one, Jamarr? I'm switching back to my main screen if it hasn't already, to give you a better look.
Kind of thinking whether you want to do some sort of a split attack where you do maybe 2 tanks to clear the 5 rockets on the beach, and then just heavy Zuka to clear the rest of it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can go over there and clear our ZCM or anything like that. I was thinking because you're so close to the beach, you could.
Yeah.
You could just have that stuff shocked. That boom cannon is a problem with tanks, though, no doubt. And then you have the 2 shock launchers on either side.
I think OP opened up with TG or TGM. I think it was TGM on his first hit. But
that's not going to be a solo.
Not necessarily, but the Grens, though, they are nice because they can get a lot of that free GDE more quickly from their splash that's on the left side, because there's a bunch of it.
And they'll also kill a bunch of those sniper towers, which was a big demise. What do you think about TGM here, Drake?
Honestly, I see it as RZCM.
RZCM? Yeah.
Yeah, like starting from the left, you can clear those 5 rockets and the shock launcher on the beach.
Oh, so you're saying drop in this middle?
No, not the middle, but on the left beach.
Okay.
But like on the
Yeah.
far
Drop
right
right.
corner of the left.
Right side of left
Yeah.
ramp or whatever.
Yeah. So you clear all those rockets, you clear that shock launcher, and then just work your way up. Because once you clear those 5, you only have two rockets around the core to
Yeah.
worry about.
One will have to be GB'd out, I think.
And the microwaver when you
Yeah.
get in range of it, if you do.
Yeah. But I mean, like
I don't
once
think I'm
you
going
can,
to.
I mean, you can just use one cryo bomb. You don't even need to shock any of those 5 rockets.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to have to do is because the beaches are so close, instead of just doing a flag land, I'll still do a flag land, but, well, it won't be a flag land. I'll
I know what you
flare the
mean.
bottom right and just drop on the left side.
Yeah, because if you just flagged it on the right
They're
side
going
of
to
the left
come over
ramp,
the hump.
yeah, you'll have some dropping on the left side of the center.
Will that, you see the shock launcher on the left side next to the 3 rockets? Is that cryo bomb going to affect that?
Ugh.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to have to get a shock out quick. Um, the health of the SGs was 85,000.
I wouldn't bother. Like you have Zuka damage to eat through.
Yeah.
Eat through
Well, I think he's
three
thinking
rockets.
why, if it's lower, you could just do like banks on the left side and GBE them out instead of going for
Maybe.
free snipe. But 85,000 that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Hopefully I fail so I don't have to upload it. No, I'm kidding.
It's probably like 4 barrage, 7 artillery, or who knows, but it's a lot. Yeah.
So it did get that. I'm going to throw out 1 shock on him.
Now the cryos, you're going to keep those rockets cryoed.
I'm actually going to throw a shock on that shock launcher on the left or right, because I really want to keep these as much stuff on the right, my right flank alive as possible right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get some critters out to distract. How am I? Oh, I like have no right. I don't know where my rifles went. To be 100% honest with you,
Yeah. Where did they go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is gonna be 2 hits for sure. I just don't have the rifles to get through.
Just try to set it for your clear on the next hit. That mortar is going to be a problem. If you can kill that mortar, you're actually in pretty good shape and clearing other stuff. I mean, whatever, you got different ways to do it. It was a problem with OP with the way he was trying to taunt everything on his second hit.
I plan on just clearing for free snipe again on the second hit.
Yeah, exactly. So just
I need to rewatch that hit and see what happened to my rifles because they were just gone instantly.
This one's rough though, no doubt about it. This version of it is rough. Sounds like the other one is too with all the rockets.
Did you do it in 2 or 1?
Me.
Yeah, on Nat.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's the one that I'm looking at now. But I'm probably not going to hit it until tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is tomorrow for me, so.
That flamer just ate everything before the cryos got to it. You see that yet? I don't know how far behind you are. They were gone instantly. Okay, everyone, my raw crystal mine is maxed, and I don't care enough about my flamethrower damage or my gold production to keep going, so we can be done with. Yeah, rip. This doesn't seem too complicated to me. Do you guys see anything that might make this complicated?
No, not really.
I'll just keep those splash damage on the left.
You got free GBE up top at the critter crates, 1 artillery.
Thanks. You never assume on these things.
Take it if you can get it.
Yep. Absolutely. Also did a nice little job distracting that rocket launcher for a little bit. Don't know where those rifles are going, but I'm not gonna flare.
Might be time to go to 172, thinking about it.
Yeah, you're right. That definitely could have helped.
That's a good point. I'm just going to be 172 on the whole crab.
I just had it from the last crab.
Yeah, but we had troop health as a bonus, didn't we?
Yeah, so that's why I had 181.
I figure I just want the extra cushion from the troop health, and I shouldn't even need that extra damage at the early stages anyway.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it. My plan is to.
It's good that Jamarr mentioned it.
Yeah.
I think 172 is kind of what people are like converging on for this one. But that could change.
Dude, I have like 14 Zukas, and for 14 Zukas, they're melting this core.
Yeah. It's like having 84 Zukas with no boost.
Quick math there, buddy.
Or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Damon's like in the 172. And like you were saying, Danny, a lot of it gets down to the value you get from energy drink on bullet.
Yep.
And the fact that you can keep those drink costs lower for longer. And that really helps to ensure a good hit.
I'm going to look at this map before I decide to switch. Holy crap.
CMOs make it a bit rough.
Gonna see if there's anything in here. So Andersen went RZCM with bullet.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
2 minutes.
So here's the replay from 49.
Yeah, he did it in 2.
Mm-hmm. Using a lot of GBE up front.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that because you actually don't need all the GBE at the back if you're running RZCM.
Mm-hmm. Killing that rocket launcher on the left makes sense. Again, that's not your natural progression. So, and is obviously going to have a very good So what? Those shock launchers. He just got in a shock launcher trap.
Actually, I wouldn't have bothered botting that out. Thinking about it.
You don't think so?
No, I think once the shields go down, just rush from 6 o'clock. You still have Zuka damage.
Yeah, it's only 700k. You like bullet there?
Mm, I thought he was going to use taunt for the rockets, but he
Yeah,
didn't. So
that's what I'm thinking. Especially if you're doing rush. I mean, he should live up to those doom cannons. You'd think, right?
one thing he didn't do is he didn't pop the cryo above those rockets
Yeah.
until like he got closer to it, so it cryoed the doom cannons. I
So
think you can
thinking
save a
taunt
few.
here.
Yeah, I think taunt.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm back. So yeah, so you're doing a bullet RZCM? Is that what's going on?
With taunt.
I could see that. Yeah, I always hate sending RCZM, whatever the heck, into hits like this because of all the rockets. But bullet makes a great protector for that.
With cheap smokes. I'm going to try something a little crazy. Okay.
Maybe switch to True Health.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And sorry, I didn't hear the first part of the hit. But basically, if bullet dies at a certain point, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you're just through the rockets, or what do you? Or no,
Through the
you're going
shields.
for a rush. Okay.
Well, yeah, just thinking like Andersen used a lot of
GBE up front.
GB at the start, like keeping those rockets shocked. But he didn't use taunt, so
Oh, insane banks. I would be more inclined to do that myself, but that's the good thing about
the problem is the CMOs and the boom
Yep.
surprises and all that. It's a lot of
It's a lot of GBE. And now that I have this idea in my head, I really want to try it.
Oh, do it.
go for it.
Need these mines cleared, I think, to the left. Okay.
It's like your own little cooker ring.
A little bit. That didn't go as planned. Oh, actually, it's not going bad.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
I thought I lost a ton of. I did lose a bunch of riflemen, but not as many as I thought I did originally.
Eye shield.
Get in front, bullet.
Remember, you're running taunt, not drink, so keep an eye on his health.
Yeah, you might need to keep some critters to distract the CMOs if you're going for the rush.
Mm-hmm. Or don't throw a stinking flare. That's what you decide, I guess. I missed a shock launcher. Come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Nice.
Oh my god. I missed the shock.
You had one Zuka left. Did the job for you.
Oh my god.
One Zuka, 2 medics, MVPs.
End the stream now? I mean, that's about as good as it's gonna get, right?
Yeah.
Do a long flare and smoke bullet into a taunt range. Drop RZCM.
No, it's a beautiful hit. I mean, yeah, the bullet RZCM makes sense when you've got to, eat a bunch of splash like that.
Come on, people! If I have anyone watching this stream, I need you to comment, because I'm not gonna do better than that. Like Jamarr might, but I'm not.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
You like it though?
I like it.
Made sense to me when you
Owen,
about it.
go home.
He'll show you how it's done with banks. So it'll just be like, super easy. Just let him go.
I mean, just saying, weren't you on call with Chicken?
Ooh.
Ouch.
What happened there?
Thank you, FBI. Oh man, that was fun.
Well, honestly, that's the thing about the crab, and especially these stages 40 through 49 with the Zuka damage. Like I said, it really opens up a lot of interesting hits in that range. But now we're on 50, so now we're at rifleman health of plus.
Oh, I lost the Zuka damage.
Yeah, the rifleman health isn't bad, but
No, it's not. It's not bad. That's RZCM gold right there. This the rifleman health. I haven't really looked at this base yet.
It helps them eat a lot more rockets.
Yep.
But the medics still have to heal that all up eventually too. So
Correct. I'm finished. Why did you do this to me? Not sure what you mean, Owen. Did I miss something?
I think it was the turtle or the chicken.
Oh, the chicken comment?
Association.
Yeah.
I think it was too much for them to handle.
What are you guys thinking on this one?
ZCM.
Yeah.
Go right?
I don't even think you need to.
There's 2 banks of shields.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the shields...
Yeah, just clear the shields and then just kind of smoke next to the rockets, maybe. Oh no, just clear through. I'd just clear through. Barred out the 3 rockets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you think I need to go right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree. We'll
That's what I'm
pop
thinking
the
as well.
cryos first. I need that rocket launcher dead. You guys want to watch an asset live? What's he doing?
Sure.
Just for that, I'm gonna beat you this crab.
Which crab is that exactly?
A or B?
Or C or D or E? I don't know. According to Owen, there's more than just 2 types.
Yeah, but we have to take Owen at with a grain of salt, right?
Well, I mean, I suppose, but I don't know. I think he knows what he's talking about too, to an extent. I just don't have all the information that he's probably already been looking at.
Do it in us, your flare.
I mean, I can't say anything bad about Owen because
No,
he's
me
lending
either.
me an account.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean, I've just, I don't know him well enough to make fun of him, but he's definitely got his stuff together. I know that.
double hack re-smoke here for the win. There was some type of prototype underneath the core here that he must have went after. and then he clears the 3 rocket launchers, the shock launcher. I wonder what that prototype was. Just going to watch it from the start real quick to see what that was. Seems like a nice hit. Should be decent force points on this op.
Not a bad roll.
Tim Cannon. Yeah, not a bad roll. Boomtown was an easy 2. I'll just show you it real quick. No rocket launchers on the left, which is nice, and then the 2 shock launchers there are missing. So did a AZ open and got all the shields. Then I didn't even watch the finish, but Capone is very good at Boomtown. I'm guessing he probably just rushed it with 3 or 4 shocks. Okay. Back to Crab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've almost got 4-star chests after 3 days saved up.
Dude, I haven't even looked on my push account.
It's so bad.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that wasn't even a big enough concern for them to take in the first sweep of bug updates. They had so many bigger problems.
Yeah.
Which I think says something. I don't know.
I mean, that would be the inference at least, yeah. I know they're going to work through it, so I'm confident. We've seen them do it before. It just takes a bit of time.
It's just frustrating that there's no beta testing going on.
Yeah.
That's what gets me.
They learned their lesson from this in that regard.
And I've said I hope they learned their lesson before, and I've never meant that in like a mean way, like, oh, you need to learn your lesson, brat. I just hope more like learn from your mistakes type of a
cause
ideal.
and effect relationships. Yep. Yeah, I mean that's how it looks from our perspective. Obviously, they know more information than we do.
Yep.
But no one's happy with the way the state of the current game. I'm sure. So hopefully the changes they make to address that going forward will be,
Once that shock launcher's gone, I'm gonna flare back. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Live.
Guys, I put one of those crystal critter thingies on my critters when I hit it. I hope you're proud of me.
There you go. Double critters.
I mean, you could kind of see with an update this big, it did need a beta of sorts. I just
and the argument that some people are using is like, oh, they wanted to get the stuff out to us as soon as possible, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, to Shiskabobber's point that he said multiple times, is there hasn't been a significant update in 3 years. So even though they've only been working on this for the last 8 months or whatever, technically it's been 3 years that they've had to work on something new.
I think they didn't help themselves in calling it season 1. They should have just called it like a beta season, and I guarantee they get a lot less hate than they've been getting now.
Right, it would have tempered players.
If everyone knew up front that this is basically more than it is just a glorified beta.
To be quite honest, I knew this was the beta. Coming into it, I think most of us did.
I mean, everyone knew it was going to be a beta of sorts anyway. Anyone who was invested in the game.
Yeah, well, it's more than that. It's slightly because, as far as I'm aware of, there was a schedule or planned beta at a certain point at the beginning of this year, and then that never happened. So, they skipped over that planned beta that I was aware of. It was something Rick mentioned out off stream one time after OP stuff, but he said it was going to be opened up in Discord, and I was definitely going to join that beta had it been there. But
I think that was the first time we ever talked to Rick.
I think you're correct. Yeah. But I'm not doing that to rub it in their face. I know.
No, absolutely.
Odds are they were just running behind schedule. I mean, they would have liked to have done it too, but they probably had other issues they were encountering that kept pushing their schedule date forward, and then eventually there's just probably a big pressure just to get it out there, and here we are.
I hope I don't run out of time.
No, I think you got this.
You got a lot of critters chewing on it, that's for sure.
Well, and I had some options. Like I could have dropped, I think, artillery or something, but I decided to go with the critters because I knew nothing was going to pick them off, and over a minute and a half, they were definitely going to do more than one artillery.
It doesn't take long for them to get their value. I've done some calculations assuming certain critter survival rates, but I need to go back to that. But it does not take them long to get value over artillery and barrage.
Yep. That's assuming they're staying alive.
Exactly. That's what I meant by I was basing some of it on critter survival rates. I had different charts for 100, 75, 50, and 25. It was a long time ago.
Okay. Capone's mad at 32 and 30, and he's on the Nat track. I don't know.
He?
I think that's Nat.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't remember having all those boom surprises. Boom surprises.
Yeah, yeah, I had. That's Nat.
I don't think 32 was much better for me though.
No, it was. I think for you had all cannons at the front.
Yeah. Sniper tower shoot
His is
faster.
His is actually easier. I'm not sure why he's worried.
Well, he's a noob. I mean, just in general. But this is the first time he's ever pushed a crab. So he's
Hey Milan, welcome to the stream.
oofta. God, those are ugly lasers.
Oof, that's a Scandinavian
right.
expression.
Is it?
Yep.
No cryo bombs, which is a big problem.
In Norwegian, it comes from Uftameg.
You're so random, dude. I love it.
I know.
I'm thinking maybe just smoke RZZM to the top. Or like HZ. Bullet taunt.
Or you could go play with all those lasers. Looks like fun.
That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Like, exactly what I didn't want to do. What do you guys
You
think?
said that the lasers look like fun.
What's that?
The lasers look like fun.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
2 against 1. It's laser playing time.
All rifles?
Whatever you like. Yeah.
Just play with the lasers?
Right. Yeah.
I'm going
All
HZ.
crying.
But seriously, yeah, this is obviously going to be some kind of a get behind the core, clear some stuff out kind of hit and free snipe, I
Yeah.
guess.
HZ.
Yeah, there's really no other way to approach this if you're trying to go for the solo, I'd say.
The question is, do I take Bullet Taunt or Sparky Hack?
Or Sparky Hack, yeah. Well, we need to look and figure out what's going to be the best.
I'm going to load Sparky Hack because I think that's where we're going, but
Okay.
let's look at it again. Because I'm thinking it's easy enough for me to sit in the safe zone of all these RLs here, and then Sparky can just keep hacking these mortars and stuff like that. That extra, I'll do one shock to get these
And
mortars.
your laser range, our critter's going to trigger the laser?
Shouldn't, no. Because eventually I'll move up.
Okay, it's my only fear with Sparky.
Yeah. No, that's a very good point. I think I'm going to go Sparky Hack on this.
Yep.
How much is on the core? Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Gonna throw a med kit just in case I hit a couple mines.
You got there.
Mm-hmm.
You got critter laser issues a bit.
Yep.
Something just ate all your zoo.
Yeah, I think. Shoot. I don't think the critters are going to be a problem going further. Those mortars will keep killing them.
Zuka count is awfully low,
Yeah.
but the time is good.
20 Zukas. And I don't foresee losing any. I guess that boom cannon below might. We'll see.
And you're going to get a good amount of GDE when the shields come down, although that's most of the battle anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking.
Well, I think that would be... Ooh, screen glitch. I'm going to get off of flare so I don't accidentally flare somewhere. Switch to artillery.
Owen's developing a top secret crab strategy. He's going to hit the global leaderboard with it. Okay.
Mm. I'm happy for him. This should go down.
He's just going to run a 5-5 account and smoke Zukas for every base.
In the 40s, that might work.
Yeah, honestly, with Zuka damage.
Yeah, this is going down. It's going to Pound Town, like Shiskabobber says. That's you who say it. Or is that Op who says that? I don't know.
No, it's me. But see, the funny thing is, Nick at Night was on the stream at the start of last night, just in the chat. And the truth be told, it's actually an expression he says. So I kind of had to thank him for that. And then he wrote Pound Town in all caps. He's like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
30 seconds left, and it pops right at the 30.
Nice.
Whew. Oh, God. I should check my boost.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. I was giving Nick at Night tips on how to play the game last night on off stream. So watch out. He's coming, guys.
Oh, I checked the one statue that I just replaced in boost type. So I got 19 more minutes. Jamarr, I know it's super late. You seriously don't have to stay up.
I was just kind of contemplating. I'm probably gonna watch one like stage 52 and then probably call it a night.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do probably 2 or 3 more hits here, and then oh God.
I mean, you're at 52.
54
So
was awful, by the way.
What the? I would say if those machine guns weren't there, I'd say because of the rifleman boost, think about RCZM. God.
I mean, you'll have replays from Andy for this, won't you?
I'm looking right now. Yes.
So I think he's up to 66.
Is he? Jeez.
Yep. Probably playing in the cinema, knowing him.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you though, what looks a bit unfortunate. If we're gonna go with the assumption there's only 2 crabs, because it's all we're at least seeing here so far in the stream, and then we got Jamarr saying his crab is noticeably easier so far than Danny's. That's unfortunate because it means one has an easier path to diamond and legendary than the other, and that's unfortunate. But you know, these things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, I will say that other path there has been some some stages which have looked a bit harder, but generally it's been a bit easier. I think
I
what we
wonder.
worked out last time, what we worked out last time when this glitch happened
Oh, this
is,
is not the right base. Hold on, guys.
yeah, what we figured out happened is that like if you're getting to like 80 or 90, like really high up, it seems to level out.
Mm-hmm.
Like crab A might have a very easy 70, but a really hard 80, whereas crab B might have a really easy 70, but really hard 80. And then
Mhm.
you work out it usually comes to the same place. But yeah, if legendary is around 70, it does mean that one crab does have an easier path to that trophy.
Yeah, but so for
Not
high-end
necessarily
crab
to the
players,
base.
it doesn't matter as much. But for the
No,
general
but
crab
yeah,
player
general crab public.
public, it might be a. I don't.
And
That
Owen,
Scorcher really didn't do much. I don't think.
just to get killed probably. Owen said they've seen at least 3 stage 27s. So
Okay.
yeah,
Who's the third one? Or who was the third one?
and maybe crab type 3 is rare, like a rare blood type. Who
Mm-hmm.
knows?
I'm a rare blood type. Universal donor.
Hmm.
They're always calling me, and I try. I do it every single chance I get.
Nice. Yeah, it's important.
It's also for men. It's actually healthy to. Oh, he soloed this. Okay.
So
181.
just like that. He was 181.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah, I don't know
the
if that 3
Scorcher will
points
help
makes a
me on
difference.
the left. We'll see.
What was the purpose of the Scorcher? Was it eating shocks or something?
Eating a couple heavy hits, I think.
Okay.
From instead of losing a bunch of tanks.
Either that or rifles.
Yeah, they are at 200%. I could just throw one med kit on them if those. I like that.
And you're still on the replay screen.
Thank you. I like the rifles. Was it Jamarr who said that?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
being much more efficient.
And that's how we do it, guys. That's the process of improving the hits and CWAP.
Yep, I'm gonna throw another critter, or that's the first critter I think. Yeah, first critter I've thrown. Throw it in the safe zone of the rocket launchers there, so the single shots target him and no splash damage. I'm just gonna let him walk into this. There's the shock launcher is gonna pin down bullet, which isn't a huge deal. The tanks are filing up decently. I'm gonna take a couple more MGs and then flare away.
Don't let him die. He
Yep.
might.
Yep. I was watching. Thank you though, because that is one of my weaknesses on crab is definitely letting bullet die.
It's easy to do if you're taking a lot of damage but caught in a shock and you didn't expect to take that much
Yep.
damage. Because machine guns being random, that's why I mentioned it, because sometimes they will just hit them hard really fast.
Mm-hmm. So I like how bullet is distracting that boom cannon, and then The shock launcher is focusing on a couple of the tanks. It's working out pretty nice here. Just gotta get that last shield.
Yeah, and hopefully not that cryo.
Yep. I've got flare timing. One thing Suka players tend to have.
Absolutely.
What defense do you guys think I should flare here to get bullet in front? You guys hear me?
Yeah, boom cannon or shock
Yeah.
blaster.
I think I'm going to flare that boom cannon way up by the core.
I was just trying to see what else was around the core
Yep.
before answering.
Yep, no doubt. So I think there's probably a fine science to this. You want to flare something in front, but you don't want to flare anything too far in front because then your tanks are out of range, which is what
Yeah.
happened to me here. Let's see if I can get the win here.
That flamethrower is just.
Yep.
I think you might have it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Throw a medkit.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're out. Nah, it's not gonna fall.
Not okay. Darn it. Well, you definitely know the area to improve on, and you're seeing the points. So I think you're gonna get these types of core rushes down better.
Yep. The question is, what layout is my push account going to be?
Correct.
To be honest, if it's something totally different, I don't know. Like Jamar's taking it like a boss. If my push account's different, I'm not gonna be super thrilled.
Yeah, but I'm also not married, so that helps a lot.
Yes, it does. Is that one of the criteria to be one of the best crab players in the world? Don't be married.
Yeah, be single. Yeah, be alone in life.
You and Andersen.
All we have is each other.
My goodness. It's getting deep.
Here on Daddy Streams, we get deep.
I'm sure there's some truth to that. I mean, I've kind of fit that same mold myself. So, I'm not saying I'm one of the best, but I got the time to put on it for that reason. Yeah.
Oi. Didn't realize I was so low on GBE there. Not that it really matters, but
Yeah. Thank goodness for cheap smokes, let me tell you.
yep. Well, but that's part of the reason for my laziness right there. I would have been much more calculated had I had to worry about expensive smokes. I would have
Exactly.
probably looked at it a couple more minutes for sure. So I've got 9 minutes left on boost. Let's see this stage here.
I said 54 was a real nasty one for OP. It was getting late though, so he was blowing hits on some
So here's
Yeah.
53, guys.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's that's RZCM all day.
clearly.
Yeah. Only thing is, how bad are those Doom cannons going to rip up the... Because
You'll
they
have a
do
lot
have
of-
splash.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of free critters and run critters swarm, and just periodically make sure the critters are out there. You know,
And
don't
then
let
go
them all get
left.
splashed.
Go left, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Now, OP was able to do a really nice Flotty dance up top because he went left as well. Because you're going to end up hitting the Flotty and you'll have to dodge it when it explodes. But you should have the timing for that. But it was just be careful.
Okay. I like it. Flotty dance. So this should be the last hit, especially if 54 is nasty. I don't think I want to get into that right now.
No, I think it's a good spot to stop. It's an octagon.
I
I
hate
definitely
those.
agree.
I hate those bases. Well, I mean, you should have.
Seeing it's half 3 in the morning, yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. So top global number 1, stage 99.
Jeez.
But I think that's him out of hits.
Make sure you got critters in front. Yeah.
Come on, get that last doom cannon there. Come on, kill that MG. I have to flare.
You can also throw critters. Well, you're probably beyond it, but critters on the MG would have been good too.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep shocks as cheap as possible for the Flotty rocket that you're going to be entering into.
Oh, I just killed the rocket.
Okay, okay. Time's looking good. It's just going to be surviving the Flotty.
Mm-hmm. Should have focused on that shock launcher instead of the rocket.
Flotty dance. Nice, nice.
I don't think I got this.
Because of the shock.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, the mortar. Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, the girl count's a bit low. That mortar did a number on your, whatever that would be, left flank.
Mm-hmm. Top flank.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see the ones that we have not soloed in CWAP. 53 has not been soloed in CWAP. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, all not solos. 61, 62, 63, 65.
Wow, Andy's been slacking.
Well, I mean, he did. I mean, he was saying that 3 minutes left. He was saying that he was pretty discouraged by this glitch.
Oh yeah, I get his point.
the way to maybe improve that first hit was instead of barding that rocket, possibly barding that mortar would have been a good call.
Yeah. It's always so funny, like with Sparky especially, because she tends to have several very useful tools in her belt. Like, how nice would have it been to have Hack up there? Obviously, the first part of the hit would have sucked with Hack, but how great would have it been to be up there with a Hack and could get that shock launcher and mortar down pretty quick.
Right. But yeah, Critter Swarm definitely for the first part is probably the only way to go.
Yeah.
I can't say only, but it just makes the most sense.
Okay. What's that command to see? Or is that in... Oh, no, I should look at the stat. Do we have a stat tracker this time?
The performance tracker.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Let's
do.
open that up.
I think it's populated in there.
No one's like done anything in there. Okay. Well,
Just take a look at 54. Not that you're going to hit it. Just see what's coming.
oh God.
Yeah. So, it's a great place to stop.
I might not start. Again. Might be it for daddy, guys.
Save that one for another day. But yeah,
Banks,
that
right?
Yeah.
probably go back.
Huh?
Yeah, I'd probably go Banks right.
Okay. Well, this is a problem for another person. I'm gonna wait till Jamarr hits in the morning, gets his Jamarr account up so I can copy him. I'll let you do the heavy lifting, Jamarr.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you to both of you for being on. Jamarr, I apologize for how late it is, but I really appreciate you coming on. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more streams this weekend, to be honest. If I do, it'll be real laid back and just hit and grab. You two are always welcome on. I'll let you know, but definitely don't feel obligated. Thank you to CWAP. Thank you to Andersen for allowing me to use his videos, and obviously Jamarr. Thank you to everyone who's been in the chat. I apologize, I have not been able to interact with you as much as I normally would like. Thankfully, Owen, I was just about to say thanks to everyone but Owen. But I don't know where I'm going. Oh, HQ. Yeah, awesome. HQ always pushes really high in Canada with pure op accounts. She usually gets, what, in the 20s or 30s in Canada? Leaderboard?
We've got to
Something
get her
like
on a crab account.
That may have already happened.
Oh, okay, cool. I won't ask any further.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Have a fun crab. Again, thank you to the two guests. Keep practicing, keep learning. Happy booming, everybody.